the 14th. I am Bruce Leonard, of course. Thank you for tuning in to another hour of Bruce Leonard Leans Left. Well, it's still legal. Still legal today, but it's a big day. Trump is in China. As he likes to call it, China. So they're getting his ass handed to him. We're respected again. We're so respected that they threatened him right off the bat. They told him, if you fuck around with Taiwan, we're going to war. Not word for word what they said, but it's basically what they said. It was like, you know, if you play this wrong, you can fuck this up for everybody. We might have a problem. You know, because he's respected. You know, he's so respected that the day he goes to China, this happened. As of May 14th, 2026, Chinese vessels have begun resuming transit through the Strait of Hormuz under a newly established Iranian maritime protocol, following intensive diplomatic negotiations between Beijing and Tehran. Iran announced it would permit some Chinese-linked ships to pass through the strategic waterway, which has been effectively blocked for most commercial traffic since late February 2026. And you know, Xi told him, you just try to fuck with these ships. You try to run your blockade on us and see what happens. Like I said, he's over there getting his ass handed to him. All you people that think that Donald Trump is some kind of great fucking leader, and he's playing the four-dimensional chess or whatever you think, the D stands for dumb fuck, okay? Because he's not playing anything. He's getting played. I said they respect him so much they threatened him right off the bat with war, and then immediately started shipping ships to the Strait of Hormuz to prove to him that he ain't got nothing to say about anything. I don't know what else to tell you. Except that, like I said, if you think, what's up, Juan? Thanks for tuning in. If you think that Donald Trump is some kind of great leader that has everything under control, I said, then he stands up, I swear to God, I don't know if you saw this, he stands up and he says, it's wonderful, there's more Chinese restaurants than any fast food chains. You mean Panda Express? It's like, it's not really a Chinese restaurant. What's up, Chippewa Nation? Juan, I'm fine. How are you? Thanks for tuning in, like I said. So if people think that it's exactly what I've been telling you. The world is going to move on without us. We're all alone. Thanks, Chippewa Nation. I appreciate that, I really do. We're alone now. Nobody wants anything to do with us. We're like the drunk uncle that's got kicked out of the family. Like, no longer invited to Christmas and parties and Thanksgiving. And they talk fondly and wonder what happened. What happened to him? Well, he joined the mega cult. It was all downhill from there. Can you believe for 1 second? He's like, oh, we're respected again. Like, dude, they threatened you, and then they started running ships through on the same day you showed up there. And Z didn't meet him at the airport. He sent the vice president. Imagine if you were a world foreign leader, you're coming here, and then they fucking give you J.D. Vance. You'd be like, fuck this guy. Remember when Putin came here? Trump was all fucking rolled out of big long red carpet, was standing there to kiss his ass. Trump rode into China today, and the president wasn't even there. because we're respected again, you know. The people who delude themselves into thinking that this person is some kind of brilliant leader. He's got this all under control. It's like, it is not under control. And this stuff is just going to get worse and worse until they open up the Strait of Hormuz. He's lost this war. It's already lost. Unless he wants to ramp it back up again and send in ground troops in there, the war is lost. What did we get out of this? Nothing. And if anything, Iran is in a stronger position than it was before. The Strait of Hormuz is like a nuclear weapon that doesn't kill people. It just chokes off the fucking world economy. It's just as bad as a nuclear weapon. They don't even need one now. They just shut that strait down whenever they want. Remember when he said, oh, they obliterated everything. His own intelligence reports is reporting now that Iran has 70% of their missile capabilities still. On the Strait of Hormuz, there's 32 missile launching facilities, and they've reopened 30 of them. They are not crippled in any way. They got all drones. They got 75, 80% of all their drone capability, and they still have the ability to make drones. So you can't attack them again. They're just going to attack the other countries around them. Just like they hit more oil infrastructure. It's just going to make everything worse. This is a bad situation. And like I told you on the last episode, they delivered the last tanker of Middle Eastern oil to California on Tuesday. We're now running on reserves and wherever we can get our hands on. We don't refine our own oil here. So even though we make all this oil, we can't use it. It's a bumblefuck decision. Like I said before. And the tariff. This guy's running foreign policy literally from the 1800s. And you see how well it's working. You know. Inflation is now up 6%. It's ticking back up. It's the highest since 2000, I forget what they said. 2017 maybe, or something like that. It's gas prices just gonna keep going up. There ain't no fertilizer for the farmers. I mean, this is an epic fuck up. People have been saying it. This could be the biggest fuck up in the history of the world. And Donald Trump wants to be remembered. He wants to cement this place in immortality. Well, I think he's got there. But like the dumbest fucking decision ever made in the history of the planet Earth. Hello, Laura. I love you. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good dinner with your dad. Like I said, he'll be remembered for this, for sure. It's not even over. There's no end in sight. There is, like I said before, there is no end except for Trump accepting defeat and capitulating. And that is not going to happen. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, okay? He only has two choices, right? Capitulate and look weak and give up stipulations to Iran, or ramp the war back up and go in there, and that's going to be even worse. And we can't afford to do it because he shot off all the bombs. That's why China's threatening him today. They know we're low on munitions. We can't fight a multi-front war because he already shot off the fucking mother load trying to fucking bomb Iran. And and people will still come on here. They haven't showed up yet, but they'll still come on here and try to pretend like Donald Trump is the greatest thing that's ever happened to this planet, and that he's making America great again. And this is the problem. You can't deal with people who are fanatics in a cult. They won't accept reality. And the man lies to them constantly. I showed you just today. He says, this is direct quote, Donald Trump. Inflation is much lower than it was under Biden. Because if you go from before, just before the war, we were for the last 3 months 1.7%. False. Inflation was 3% in January 2025. When Trump took office, inflation was 2.7 in December 2025, 2.4 in January, 2.4 in February. After the war began on February 28th, inflation increased to 3.3% in March and to 3.8 in April. He lies constantly. Here's another one. He says, oil is down 25% and $30 a barrel since Sleepy Joe. Bullshit. Misleading, it says. The price of Brent crude, the global benchmark for oil, was about $80 a barrel by January 2025. The price fell in Trump's first year back in office before surging at the onset of the war. On Friday, Brent crude had risen to over $100 a barrel. Donald Trump on May the 7th. Gas prices come down today. Have you looked? They've come down very substantially today. False. The opposite is true, according to both government and independent data sources. For example, according to AAA, gas prices rose to $4.56 a gallon on May 6th from $4.54 a day earlier. That was about 53% higher since the start of the war. Trump. We don't use the Strait. We don't need it. It is true that just a tiny amount of oil imported to the U.S., about 7% consumed, travels through the Strait of Hormuz. But the U.S. imports fertilizer material, aluminum, and helium through the Persian Gulf. Major American exports to the area include vehicles and condiments. So we do use the Strait. Just not for oil. We use it for other things that we need. Stewart. That's what you said last time. That's the exact same fucking thing that you said last time. Now, people have said that you are a bot, and I don't believe that you're a bot. But a bot might be smart enough to not just repeat themselves over and over and over. You might be worse than a bot. I told you that before, Stuart. I'm glad that you come here, and I'm glad that you watch the show. But if you have a thought, a real thought, your thoughts, feel free to speak them. But don't fucking copy and paste me fucking talking points from Fox News or whatever the fuck it, don't like high gas prices, buy an electric car. and there's nothing wrong with the fucking electric car. The real question is, what's your problem with the electric car? Why do you care if someone else has an electric car? Why do you care if we burn less fossil fuel? Why do you care? Why do you care how much oil we're burning? And, I mean, obviously, you're obviously going to be one of these people that's going to sit here and try to tell us that burning oil doesn't accelerate the climate change. While you're sitting amidst the most weirdest, craziest fucking happenings. I don't care about Joe Biden, Stuart. You shouldn't either. He's gone. And whether you liked him or you hated him, he's gone. He has nothing to do with what is happening right now, Stuart. And your insistence upon looking back and blaming Joe Biden for everything is preventing you from seeing what is happening right now, which is the man you elected bumble-fucking this country into a shithole. Well, you guys don't seem to care about that. He's getting played on national television by the Chinese. Here, this is the kind of delusion you're talking about. Today, Berman on CNN was asking Representative Alford some questions. He says, how much longer is it going to cost you $100 to fill up your truck? Representative Alford, we have control over the Strait of Hormuz right now. Things have improved. Berman, if we have control, why aren't there vessels coming in and out of the strait right now? Alford, because there are safety issues. If there are safety issues, it means you don't have it under fucking control. The truth is, you don't have anything under control. The whole movement is a bunch of lies and bullshit. Denial of reality and just try to fake it till you make it. And that ain't how it works. It's like, you're not making it. I don't know if you noticed this. Oh my God. See? What does that have to do with anything? Right now we're talking about Iran and the war in Iran. What does 20 million criminals or whatever you fucking just said have to do with anything that we're talking about right now? This is what I'm talking about is you don't have any real thoughts. You're just a guy who sits around and reads the Daily Wire or then listens to Matt Walsh and fucking Sean Hannity all day and then turns around and gets on the computer and says exactly what they fucking said and pretend like you're fucking smart. You know, stop. Take a breath. Turn it off. Think. We're talking about Iran and the implications of this situation. Yes, Ken, electric cars are a good idea, but he won't answer the question when I ask him what his problem is about them because they never answer questions. All they do is spew talking points that they're fucking told to say because they're a bunch of fucking morons. And sheep, like I said, brainwashed, easily manipulated. I just read you 4 blatant lies that Donald Trump told you just the other day. And you don't care. There's something wrong with that. I know people in Texas. I've been in Texas. Been to El Paso or whatever. What do you see firsthand? People coming across the border? Yeah. People trying to find a better life? Yeah. It's always been happening. I thought that was the idea of this country. Are you threatened by a Mexican guy coming across the border, Stuart? You afraid he's going to take your jab? I can't read that, Wyatt. I wish I knew what that was. Crime. Well, there's criminals here. You know, statistically, people who are born in the United States commit more crimes than the illegal immigrants, statistically. Well, you don't care about that, do you? Most of the people that come over here to have a good life. How do you know those people that do crime aren't fucking citizens? Got plenty of gangs in the United States. Got plenty of Roman youth. Ain't got nothing to do. They're going to be more and more and more of them, Stuart, when this AI starts putting people out of jobs. What do you think people are going to do then? Hello, Wyatt. I can read that now. Thanks for tuning in. Are you on the Twitch? I finally got put back on Facebook. I said, I don't know how. So the show is now broadcasting again on Facebook. I was shadow banned there for a minute. No, like I said, Stuart, we're not talking about that. Most of what you say is bullshit, like even on that front. And I mean, if you wanted to talk about it, we could. That is not true. That is not a fact. And I'll prove that to you right now, that you're full of shit. Because I'm tired of it. You just said some ridiculous statistic. The illegals are responsible for more than half of the murders in 2025. A fact. It's not a fact. Where did you hear that? Alex Jones or some shit? Where would you even hear a ridiculous thing like that? Based on available data, the claim that illegal aliens were responsible for half the murders in 2025 is false. Evidence contradicts the claim. Research from multiple sources, including studies analyzing data up to 2025, shows that undocumented immigrants have lower homicide conviction and arrest rates than U.S.-born citizens. While some political rhetoric or social media posts in 2025 suggested a high number of deaths caused by undocumented individuals, independent analysis is available. Texas Department of Public Safety data. What a fucking... Wow. Your own state. Do not support the claim that this group is responsible for a large percentage of murders, let alone 50%. Data from the first half of 2025 indicated that while many immigrants are being removed, they are significantly less likely to be convicted of violent crimes compared to native-born Americans. National homicides in 2025 were actually falling in many U.S. cities, with some studies indicating 2025 could have lowest homicide rate since 1900, contradicting the narrative of an immigration-driven crime wave. She's full of shit. And frankly, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of motherfuckers just lying about shit because they saw something on Facebook. You know, they watch Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson's getting worse and worse and worse. He's posted so many fake fucking stories. And he was posted some story yesterday or the day before about the CIA had raided Tulsi Gabbard's office. Despite Tulsi Gabbard saying that never happened, and the staff, the Office of DNI, which she runs, releasing a statement that said this didn't happen. But that doesn't stop them. Oh, please, Stewart. It doesn't matter. It's called a synonym. It means the same thing. What does it matter what you call them? What you just said is patently false. You're full of shit. Period. I just prove it to you. Of course, you're not going to believe it. You're like the guy in the flat earth thing where he goes, if you give me a gyroscope that says 2.7, then I believe the earth is round. And then they give it to him and say, what does it say? It says 2.7. And then he goes, no, this can't be right. And that's what you'll do. Because you convinced yourself that this bullshit is real. It's like you convinced yourself that Donald Trump is a great leader, and right now he's kicking China's ass over there, and you're winning the war in Iran and all these other fucking things that aren't true, bro. This is the biggest bumblefuck decision in the history of mankind. You're just beginning to feel like they were saying, the stockpiles and all that has been keeping the price from ballooning out of control, but now that shit's going to start running out. The price is going to start ballooning, jacking up pretty soon here. You might be paying $6 for gas. You're sitting here telling me that your conservative Republican policies are good. You guys are just a bunch of fucking jerk-off losers that want to feel powerful. Same as Trump. Trump makes you feel powerful, right? You see all these pictures on TV of him bombing the shit out of something, and you're like, oh yeah, that's us, hey, USA! You know, in reality, you're just a fucking clown. With we have money, a lot of bombs, we're not really doing anything, are we? Except losing another fucking war. How many wars have we won, bro, since World War II? Fill me in. Yes, we have the greatest military in the world. You know, yes, nobody wants to fight us on the battlefield straight up, and if they did, they'd get smoked. But people don't do that because that would be stupid. People don't seem to understand that. You have to win the minds of these people, and you don't win the minds of these people by immediately first day of the war bombing a fucking school full with fucking schoolgirls. You know what that does? That turns people against you and turns people who hated the Iranian regime, drives them to the regime instead of you. You're not a savior. You're the great Satan, just like they fucking told him. Why would you think for once? See, look, now you're talking about men and girls' bathrooms. You're fucking ridiculous, bro. Really. I mean, it is ridiculous. It's obvious that you can't participate in an intellectual discussion about any of this stuff. And all you got to do is sit there and talk about, they said, you like a man in a girl's bathroom. You're saying undocumented, you're changing the language. They're illegal aliens. It's like, yeah, undocumented, illegal aliens, whatever. It's all the same. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? We're just sitting here listening to Stewart fucking spew fucking short-headed these talking points. I should say Trump's, because Trump does that too. When you ask him about something, he's like, oh, Democrats got to get elected with the man and the woman in the sports. And it's like, dude, you're torching the world. The economy's a fucking shitter. I don't care about that. I don't think about that at all. That's what he said. Did you see that? They asked him, do you think about America's financial situation when you're making these decisions about Iran? He goes, oh no, I don't think about that at all. Oh no, not one bit. And then J.D. Vance goes, well, that's not what he said. Yeah, no, that's what he fucking said. It's like, sorry to tell you, but that's what he said. It's unbelievable. And then people like Stewart are still sitting here talking about women in a girl's bathroom. It's like, dude, the world's burning down. And the deficit, he's spiked the deficit higher than the GDP. It doesn't. Are you making that money, Stewart? It's an AI bubble, bro. And everyone's trading these oil. Well, it's high as fuck. That don't mean shit to you or me. Go to the grocery store. Go to the gas station. We're talking about the stock market. Of course, it hit record high. All these billionaires got their money in AI. They're building data centers all over the fucking place. It's a boom for them. Right, Jimmy says stock material. What the hell is that? That's all he does have. I think, I'm beginning to think that you might have been right, that maybe he is a bot. Because I don't know what's going on here. Because, like I said, he most definitely keeps repeating himself over and over and over again. It's pretty fucking unbelievable, really. So maybe he isn't a person. Maybe you were right. If he's a bot, he's the most primitively programmed bot. It's one guy in Bangladesh somewhere programming bots with the Commodore 64. Just say stock market is high. Men in the girls' bathroom. All the greatest hits. Jimmy says, why is Stewart talking shit about Elon Musk so he don't like Trump anymore? No. Life advice. Soldado says, life advice for youngsters. Discover what you're good at early and what you love to do and pursue that. Don't listen to what anybody says or what they try to tell you what to be. Find out who you are and pursue that. It's the only true way to happiness. Oh, Stewart says, what do I want to know? Because I'm definitely smarter than you. Well, then why don't you participate in the conversation, bro? Why don't you answer questions when I ask you the question? Make acronyms great again. Says, who's the greatest burger? Jesus, Elvis, or bacon? It's always bacon. Bacon cheeseburger, pretty good. Jimmy says, they're getting so confused they don't know which ass to kiss anymore. They're attacking Tesla Motors now. I just wonder, like, how bad does it have to get before, Trump humpers realize that he's not a great leader. There is no art of the deal. There's no deal coming. He hasn't made one fucking deal. Yeah, something happened with the thing. I don't know. The microphone, I don't know, it's fucked up. I don't know how. I noticed it because I was looking at the meter. I was like, dude, the meter's usually much higher. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah. Jimmy says, diesel fuel, increased price of everything. Where's your electric diesel, Mr. Government Kiss Ass? Yeah, exactly. No, he was like, oh, you don't like gas? Just buy an electric car. like that's some kind of an insult. But I love people that say that they're smart, and then when you're asking him questions, trying to get him to engage, and he doesn't engage at all. He just spews talking points. What do you see, Stuart? That's a DEI. That's a talking point. You're like a programmed drone. You're like literally like a brainwashed, Yes, Trump is a great leader. Definitely better than DEI hire Harris. You think all this shit would be happening if Kamala Harris was president? Seriously? You believe that? You'd be paying that there'd be a war, and you'd be paying fucking that Iran now has complete control for in all perpetuity of the Strait of Hormuz. You realize that wasn't the case, right? Before this war. Iran is stronger than they were before. And you're sitting here saying Trump is a great leader. He's so well respected that the Chinese ran a bunch of ships through the strait. I asked you a bunch of questions, Stuart. People are sitting here, they can tell you. They've been watching this show. I ask you questions all the time. You never answer them. Ever. And now you're sitting here denying that I even answered the fucking question. It's on tape. I want you to say something. Even if Harris just got in, didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. Jimmy says that government kiss ass is not from Texas, more like Moscow. I would think a Russian troll would be smarter than this. When he said Texas, like, that sounds about right, because fucking dumbasses from Texas. He's not going to explain the evaporation process, but he wouldn't even explain, like, why. He wouldn't even explain to me, like, what he thinks is going on and why he thinks Donald Trump's a good leader. I asked him to elaborate. He didn't. He wouldn't. He just started talking about women in bathrooms. And there's a bunch of them, Stuart. All you had to do was go back. I said, it's on tape. I don't know if you know this, but the show's being recorded. Later, I'll go back when this show is over, and I'll cut out all the questions that I asked that you didn't answer, and I'll make a reel of them, and I'll post it up on YouTube for you. It's like me asking you about, hey, Leslie, what's up? It's me asking you about 25 questions that you didn't fucking answer. Because you're too busy fucking spewing off your talking points about women in the bathroom and about shit that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. See, Jimmy says he asked you a question in fake Texas, evaporation, the process of crude oil. Every Texan should know about the evaporation process of crude oil. If you don't know the answer to that, you're not even a Texan. Are you even a Texan, Stuart? You don't know the evaporation process of oil. I told him before. I don't expect you to know that. I don't fucking know that. It's like, and I'm not a dummy, but I'm not a scientist. I take chemistry class. It's like fucking high school. It's like, it is funny though. Like I said, you are from Texas. You should know. It's like, don't you take baths in crude oil? And like I said, we're running on reserves and shit now. The price is going to start going up substantially higher and faster. And that's only going to put more pressure on Trump to have to capitulate. That's what I'm saying. You've lost. And I don't sit here and like take joy in saying that. I'm an American too. You know, but there's a reason why nobody did this. Because it's a monumentally stupid fucking thing to do. You elected a moron to lead us. And in his moronic fucking quest to make himself a dictator, he swept out all the people of competency in the government. The CENTCOM commanders today, Stuart, were in front of the... Oh, my God. No, that's not what I'm saying, Stuart. I'm saying Trump lost in Iran. The war is lost. You guys could flap your dicks around all you want and pretend that you know that Donald Trump has this all under control. And you can tell yourselves that too. But that's not the case. It's over. Yeah, Jimmy says within the next 2 months, going to start running out of diesel fuel and they will shut their mouth. Yeah, like Europe was running out of jet fuel. I already told you the other day, countries are going directly to Iran. They're making their own deals. And you think Trump's blockade is going to be able to stop all these countries in the world from getting their shit? No. Trump has no cards. Trump is literally can just sit out there in a boat and watch everything go happen helplessly. Because you can't do shit about it. That's what China did that today. As soon as he showed up to China, what they do? They fired up their thing and started taking ships through the strait and dare Trump to do something about it. He ain't gonna do shit. Just ride right by Pete Hegseth. This stupid dome over the strait. It's like whatever he was talking about. They don't have no. It's like he keeps saying they don't have the cards. They ain't got no fucking cards. So Trump went all in with the pair of twos. He's bluffing. He had one plan. He's gonna bomb the shit out of them, and they would give up because he's a dumb fuck that doesn't know anything about the history of the country. Or that part of the world, or those people. Iran fought Iraq for 6 fucking years. 6 years. And that was a full-on war. Full-on. Well, they didn't have fucking munitions or anything. They were running out of stuff. They just sent fucking people. Like suicide squads. People that just charge, you know. These are fucking hardcore people. They're not just going to give up. Like I said, you got 2 choices now. You either capitulate. They say, open up the strait. We'll talk about all this stuff later, which is what Iran said. Or you fire the war back up. But you can't fire the war back up because you drop more bombs. It's going to cost more money. Use up more bombs. And they still aren't going to give up. You're going to put ground troops in there. You're going to get people slaughtered by the thousands. You ready for that, Stuart? Like I said, this is a monumental bumblefuck decision in the all-time history of dumb fuck decisions. Jimmy says independent registered voters will vote to whoever they want to. If Republicans continue to fuck us over, independents will just vote for the other guys. Of course. That's what's going to happen. If it keeps going like this, by the time he gets to the election, he's going to be about 25%. But you see, this is an interesting phenomenon. This is how you know that you're dealing with the cult, right? Look at all this stuff. Look at all these polls, right? You look at these polls, right? And you go, oh, Trump is in the 30s now, like 30%. And dropping rapidly. The other day, I think, I saw 27. So he's dropped below 30. But he still was able to knock off them senators in Indiana because the cult people listen to him still. And it's happening here. You still have people here talking about, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You know who made that deal? You know who signed that surrender paper and said that we were going to withdraw from Afghanistan? You're not going to like this, Stuart. You know who did that? You know who made that deal with the Taliban? Take a guess. What's up, King's Gamer? It was Donald Trump, you fuck. He made that deal. He signed that deal. Now, was the withdrawal bad? Yeah, the way it went down was terrible. Yes, he is a program bot. And if he's not, he's one of the dumbest individuals that you've ever spoken to in your life. I feel dumber having spoke to him, to tell you the truth. I feel like my IQ might have went down a point or two from interaction with someone so fucking stupid. And just think about this. There's millions of people like that. There's millions of people like that. Yeah, well, what is Trump doing now? Did he execute this? Did you hear what I said earlier? Right? Trump said the nuclear capability is obliterated. It's not obliterated. It's not. I'm not saying he didn't suck, Brandon. That's not the point. The point is Biden is gone. He has nothing to do with what's happening now. We're talking about what's happening right now. Joe Biden had nothing to do with any of it. You can talk about what Joe Biden... You're just like the guy that was in front of the Congress... Here's it. Gillibrand said, what's your record? I want to just hear about what you don't like about the Biden administration. Scott Turner, during the Biden administration, stop talking about Biden. Talk about your record. During the Biden administration. Oh, my God. That's all you got is the Biden. The Biden. It's like, I didn't sit here ever and say I love Joe Biden. Not one time have I ever said that on this show. You can go and watch. You can go all the way back. I've never sat here and said I loved Joe Biden. Not one fucking time, right? But I'm also smart enough to know that Joe Biden ain't got shit to do with what's happening right now. What the fuck are you talking about, Brandon? It's going to take some time to fix 4 years of dementia Biden's doings. What do you mean? Trump came in, he fucking got rid of all Biden shit and fucking executive ordered out everything that's happening right now. So it's already fixed, bro. Then he dozed and fired half the fucking government. You're still trying to sit here and talk about Joe Biden? Trump has done more damage to the fucking federal government, to America, America's standing in the world, and our national security in 1 fucking year. In 1 year. It's going to take a century to clean this shit up. The very fact that you think that's even a fair comparison. What did Joe Biden do that's so bad that your life is sucks right now so bad? Does he? Does he, Brandon? Where's that money going? You just listen to everything he says when he says, oh, 18 trillion's coming in. It's like, where is it? Where are these factories they said they're building? Where are these jobs? Hey, Laura. And tell Rosemary I said hello too. Stuart says everything that's happening right now is because of Biden, including Iran. You know what's hilarious? Is I believe that you actually believe that. You're actually that fucking stupid. Trump bombed Iran, bro. Period. You can't sit here and say this to Joe Biden. Joe Biden didn't hand Iran the keys to the Strait of Hormuz. Trump did that. You can sit here and lie to yourself all day long, but the facts and the truth don't give a fuck about your bullshit. What are you talking about? Dude, what are you talking about? I'm talking to you on it. You're talking to me on it. No one took over anything. The fuck are you talking about? All you guys are such fucking brainwashed sheep. It's so fucking stupid how you believe such complete and utter bullshit that is easily disproven in like 5 fucking seconds. Weaponize the DOJ. Not like Trump's doing now. Let me ask you a question. Why, Brad, if you really believe this bullshit, then why does Trump keep saying that he doesn't have to file the Presidential Records Act? And it was his fair right to just take all the classified documents he wants and put them in his shit or his golf course. Nobody proved anything. What are you talking about? Taibbi's bullshit Twitter file thing? That's bullshit. And you know it. To control the media. Well, because they told him maybe they should stop spreading out anti-vax bullshit, so people wouldn't start dying, and diseases like the measles that we have already eradicated and got rid of won't come back, which they are now because you dumb fucks believe everything you fucking read on the internet. It's unbelievable that you think this. Jimmy says a lot of Americans are getting sick of this. Take responsibility for nothing. We don't care about your finances. What are you talking about, Brandon? What papers sent with him was sent by other people and set him up. What does that mean? Set who up? What are you talking about? You're full of shit. That's bullshit. If that's the case, Brandon, why they bury the report? Why won't they let you see Jack Smith's report? Because he was going to prison, bro. He fucking stole them documents. They got videos of him, put them in the fucking truck. You're talking about, oh, somebody put him there. Set him up. It's a witch hunt. See, I'm saying is I truly believe that you people believe this. Well, yeah, because he's a Trump humper sucking up to Trump. Of course, they're all saying whatever fucking Trump wants him to say. The fact that you believe him, that disingenuous shitbag, that you think that Zuckerberg tells the truth ever about anything. He fucking stole Facebook. No, he was not. If he was, then why'd they bury the report? Just like the Epstein file. Why don't they show you the Epstein file? You guys are so fucking dumb. It's really kind of sad. It should be against the law to be this fucking stupid in this modern world. But you have access to all this fucking thing. Like, that's what I mean is you just believe whatever you read on the internet, which is ridiculous. The internet it's like fools people. It like gives you a false sense of like that you know some shit, that you're educated, but it's not. It's a fake pill. It's like flowers for Algernon. It's like, eventually you're gonna revert back to you're just Charlie, the slow guy. The internet make me feel smart. It's like, it's not smart. Tell me you shut the fuck up, dude. Because, and again, I'm not defending Joe Biden or anything he does, but to sit here and say shit like this is ridiculous. 2019, okay, here's 2019. Donald Trump calls on China to investigate Joe Biden for having son Hunter fly to China on Air Force Two as he sought business in China, right? 2026, Donald Trump flies son Eric to China on Air Force One as a company linked to him explores a deal with a Chinese chip maker. Trump is way more corrupt than any of these motherfuckers have ever been. He's the most corrupt piece of shit that we've ever made the president of the United States. And he just does it out in the open, and no one cares because you're in a cult. You won't defend him no matter what he does. Look, and here comes Stewart with you want free handouts and move in New York City. You guys are such cliched fucking sheep morons. It's really sad. Do you realize that Mamdani just balanced the budget of New York City? You know that, right? Didn't cut a goddamn program. He taxed the rich a little bit, and he straightened up, got rid of some waste, and made the whole process more efficient, and the balanced budget is now occurring. And look, those rich guys are still rich. Brandon says, yes, he got diamonds from China for doing what exactly? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, really? Dude, Donald Trump's sons invested in a drone company and then got a $25 million contract from their dad. So, did two wrongs make a right? If Biden and Hunter Biden did something dirty, then they did something dirty. But did you sit here and act like Trump is better? He ain't better. He's worse. It's like, that's still bad. Whole system's broke, bro. As I said, you got these shitbags and Trump people, right? And who's going to save us? Democrats? Really? What are you talking about? Then you're the one that needs to do research. No, it was a uranium deal from a company called Burisma. Diamonds, I don't know what the fuck has to do with anything. Says who, Stewart? Benny Johnson? Yeah, I don't think they are human. And if they are, they said they're some of the dumbest people on the fucking face of the earth. And I'm sorry that I broke my rule that I gave you, Stewart. You're back on notice, unless you say something really. He had about 10 of them. Brandon, I'm aware of that too. He had like 10 of them. And he let him come to the house, search his house. They found about 10 documents, took them away. Trump had truckloads of shit that he's still trying to hide or fight to keep a hold of because he doesn't want to give it. I'm old enough to remember when people weren't so fucking stupid as you guys. And I said, you're back on notice. Unless you say something that's worth fucking talking about, I'm not even reading your comments anymore. I'm serious. So you're the people that George Carlin was talking about. It should be against the law to be this fucking stupid. It's really unbelievable that you have access to all. I said all technology, all the knowledge in the world. And you've chosen to spend your time talking about women in bathrooms and Hunter Biden getting blown by a prostitute. It's like, who gives a fuck what Hunter Biden was doing? Who cares? Bots are pre-programmed for whatever they're paying to push. Why, Brandon? Why did he get by with it? What are you talking about? Trump was president. How many investigations did they have? No, I know that you're a fucking moron. I've done everything I've ever wanted in my life, Stuart. You have no fucking idea about me. I've done things you could only dream of. That has nothing to do with anything. The point is, you don't want to talk about the reality of the situation. You want to just spew a bunch of bullshit. Tell me how Trump is over there fucking owning Z. Please tell me now. Tell me what we've gotten out of the Iranian war. Please tell me. Tell me that it's won again. Right? Trump's declared victory about 12 times now. Oh yeah, it's over. We won. Well, somebody forgot to tell the Iranians. Just forget sidetracked talking about bullshit that happened fucking 10 years ago or whatever. Who gives a shit? We're talking about right now. I know you don't want to talk about right now. Yeah, it might as well be, Stuart. The war is over when Iran says it's over. I know that you don't want to do that. Jimmy says that's simple. The kids is getting military contracts. Yeah, maybe, but like I said, it can't go on like this forever. Yes, the cult is powerful in this one. That is true. It can't go on like this forever because I said they're already running out of reserves. Europe's running out of jet fuel. These countries are going around him already. His blockade ain't worth the fuck. It ain't worth shit. Yeah, Jimmy. I've been beginning to believe that. I said, it's like someone kept the Whopper from War Games. Somewhere in a warehouse in Russia, and they're spitting out fucking dumbass bots like these. Release the Hunter Biden. It's like, yeah, man, why can't these people have a conversation? It's like, because they're not fucking people. I think you might be right. It's my first real experience with the bots, like in that respect. I believe I've seen them, on Facebook and shit. You can see them because they jump from page to page and post the same comment over and over and over. So you see them. Like you see one post, you look through the comments and you see a big pasted comment, and then you go to the next thing and you'll see, hey, it's the same person. And, oh, look, it's the exact same thing, word for word. You're like, hey, look, it's a bot. But these bots are different. They're like taking in what I'm saying and pretending to speak. So that's pretty fucking rich coming from you, Stuart, when not one fucking word of substance has come out of your mouth since you've been on this show now. About 5 times. I can't remember one time you saying anything of import that was worth fucking taking up space in your memory to fucking remember. You're the kind of guy that thinks Greg Gutfeld is it. The best late night comedian. That's Kid Rock's greatest hits. in a CD player. Jimmy says the bot was not programmed for the question of evaporation process of fossil fuels and diesel, right? Or, like I said, maybe he just doesn't know because I don't know. So now I want to look it up. I want to look up the evaporation process of fossil fuels and diesel is related to the others. I'm going to prove to you, Jimmy, that I can actually learn something. Jimmy says the bot takes your name and then gives that a pre-programmed response. It's not that complicated, right? Well, you got to get your Texan fucking license revoked there, Stuart. I thought it was a requirement. I thought they rubbed you down in STP 10W40 as soon as you came out of the womb down there in Texas. That's why y'all cling to the oil so hard. You can't understand a world where we don't burn oil or coal. Windmills are bad. These are the dumbest fucking people on earth. This guy says, Burgum, the Secretary of the Interior, I believe. That's his, he's just another pathetic nutlicker Trump, groveler. But anyway, he was in front of the Congress and he was talking about, the solar don't work when the sun goes down. And the guy's like, yeah, that's why they got fucking batteries. Fucking moron. It's like, how can you be this fucking stupid? This is the problem with the world. Like, these old people, they got to die off. We're not going to have a hope to evolve whatsoever until people start dying off and these younger people who were born when computers were invented start getting into the government because these people don't know shit about anything. Oh, yeah, Stuart, just Texas has been taken over by illegals by Biden. Yeah, that's why Rogan moved there. And all the other people that moved there. Shut the fuck up. It's every time you speak, you like embarrass yourself. It's really embarrassing. It's like no one should be this fucking dumb. And again, Biden's gone. The fact that you keep bringing it up means you just want to deflect from how poorly the guy that you've chosen to devote your life to is at absolutely everything. It's like, the guy sucks. He's a clown. He's a moron. And he cleared out all the smart people out of the government and surrounded himself with nut-licking morons like yourself who just tell him it's great, everything's great. CENTCOM was up there today saying, like, yeah, no, this is fucked up and because of the decisions of Donald Trump. I'm sure that guy's going to get fired. If you go watch the CENTCOM hearing today, the guy in front of the Congress, he's like an admiral with a bunch of he's in his uniform and shit. He was testifying and he wasn't a nutlicker, so he was telling the truth. And he'll be fired soon enough for telling the truth. Donald Trump's bumblefucked the whole world into a shithole. Like I said, it's going to be hard to get out of. Jimmy says it clearly said the last time it knows more about the process of fossil fuels than any of us all do. Still waiting. Well, he also said he was smart and smarter than all of us, and he had more substance to say, and he still hasn't said anything. Jimmy says, okay, we're going to run out of diesel. Is at the bottom of the evaporation process. When diesel starts to run out, so is your food and everything else. Well, yeah. Then the trucks can't move. The supply chains are fucked. That's what I mean is these people are too stupid to understand the deep running implications of all the dumb shit that they're doing. And again, like he's already run up the deficit over the GDP. And now he's talking about fucking shutting off the gas tax and he's starving the federal government of even more money. Which means you got to borrow even more money. Right now they're borrowing $166 billion a day.
That number sounds incredible when you say it out loud. $166 billion a day. That's how much money Trump is borrowing right now. The deficit is skyrocketing. The deficit hasn't been above the GDP since the 1940s. You guys are destroying America. All because you didn't want some girl in men's bathroom. I hope it was worth it. There's a guy I know that he voted for Trump. And I know that a lot of his reasons were for the wokeness and all that other shit. And I'm just like, yeah, look at all this, how bad this is. But hey, man, Lisa, won't be, won't be no more woke movies or whatever. You really own the libs by destroying the country. Yes, Jimmy says that's because dumb shit has been told. We're probably going to $5.20 a gallon across the country. His propaganda bots will not save his ass. No, they won't. And I do want to say something. I saw something the other day. They put up that golden statue of Trump, and then everybody, apparently they never read the book of Moses and the fucking and the golden calf, and why you shouldn't worship false idols because they're out there worshiping the false idol of Trump. But anyway, and then swearing up and down that that's not what they're doing, like. Anyway, there was a picture that was on the internet. It was like that statue, and it had a bunch of trash around it, and said, "Oh, look at people have trashed that statue. It didn't last 24 hours before people threw a bunch of shit on it, whatever." And I fell for it, which I hardly ever do. Usually I look into stuff, but that particular it was early in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty funny," So I shared it. Then I found out later it was fake, and I want to say, it won't behoove us to spread fake shit. That's why I always say on this show, I don't engage in speculation. I don't talk about things I don't know about. If I don't know about it, I'll say I don't know about it. I'll go do some research and find out about it. But I don't make stuff up here. I don't say outrageous things to try to get clicks. I don't, because that's not going to help us. He does. That's actually true. You guys seem to forget that Donald Trump was around way before he ever got into politics. I've been watching Donald Trump my whole life. See, I didn't just find out about Donald Trump on The Apprentice, Stewart, like you. He's always been a piece of shit and a criminal. Do you know who Roy Cohn is? The mob lawyer who's also Trump's lawyer. Yes, he is. At least he's talking about Trump now. He's in the fucking... And again, he doesn't have anything to say. It's all whataboutism and bullshit. Like I said, it's not a debate. A debate is us talk about the substantive issues. You're like Scott Jennings, but like dumber. You really don't want to talk about the issues because you'll get waxed. It's like it's a bunch of distraction and bullshit and deflection and whataboutism and blameism, and it's like, dude, none of that has anything to do with what's happening right now. We're here to analyze the current events of the day, not what Joe Biden did 5 fucking years ago or whatever. That has nothing to do with anything, and especially since Trump wiped the slate of the government clean in January, more cleaner than anybody ever has in the history of this country. He got rid of all Biden's policies, and he implemented his own policies. And he didn't use the Congress to do it. He did it overnight with executive orders. So don't sit here and tell me that Joe Biden has a fucking thing to do with anything that's happening right now, because he doesn't. And if you think he does, and you don't know how any of this works, and you're not even qualified to be in this discussion. If you just stumbled upon the show today, you just discovered me, just found me. Like I said, I'm here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. United States. No, he doesn't, Stuart. He got waxed by that 20-year-old kid the other day. And then he had to tell him, get your fucking hand out of my face. Scott Jennings is a fucking talking point spouting nut licker just like yourself. It doesn't surprise me that you would defend someone like that. Scott Jennings is a character. They pay him money to play on TV and to gargle Donald Trump's balls no matter what. Jimmy says, the last president to make any lasting changes in economics of this country, Richard Nixon, got us off the gold standard, right? See how that's worked out. Yeah, it's all fiat currencies. It can collapse at any time. And run the deficit up to fuck higher than the GDP. Go for it. Anyway, if you just, like I said, found me today, stumbled upon this show, like I said, I'm here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. If you want to send me a private message, it's Bruce Leonard Leans Left at Outlook.com. And see my email. You can send me an email. And I don't know, man, what's going to happen. And I said, Stuart, come back, please, when you have an actual thought about what's happening here, because there'll be more to talk about on Saturday about this China trip, I'm sure. And maybe you'll have a deal by then, huh? Maybe Art of the Deal Man will... Tell me one deal that Art of the Deal Man has even made, Stuart. He hasn't made any trade agreements. He hasn't made any fucking... There's no agreements. Where's all these deals? Remember, they said, well, we're going to trade deals. He tore up all the trade deals and, well, we'll have new trade deals. Where are these trade deals? I'd like to hear about it. He's a master negotiator. Yeah, he does it on the Twitter. Stuart says, just so we're clear, I'm not a bot. I'm near Houston. If you're in the area, come by and have a beer. Hey, I would do that, Stuart. I said, I don't hate you. I said, I'm not against it. I told you before, this is a spirited debating type show. And I might say some shit, but most people, that's the problem with the internet and all this shit. Is that most people, when you meet them, if me and you sat down and had a beer, Stuart, you'd find out that I ain't such a bad guy. And I'd probably find out, hey, you're not such a bad guy either. All this stuff is designed to make us think that you're the enemy and I'm the enemy. And we're not the enemy. I'm telling you you're not my enemy, but you need to open up your eyes and see we're not headed on a good path. This is a bad path. If we keep going down this path, it's only going to get worse and worse. And at some point, you'll have to tell me that I was right. But I don't want to get to that point. Because, believe it or not, I said I do care. I don't say that we lost the war with any joy. It's something that should have never happened. It wasn't very thought out. And it was very impulsive. And he's very ignorant of all the circumstances and the possible ramifications because he's like an impulsive child. If you like this show, please share it with your friends. Post it on your social media. And once again, I'm here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. I'll be back on Saturday. In the meantime, enjoy yourselves. Listen, if you have someone that you love, tell them you love them. You never know when you don't want to regret not saying it. Please go out, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you. Good night.
Guarantee I'd be the first to be standing there bathing that light. Until that day I'll keep my eyes shut tight. I do not want to pick a fight. I feel more at night. Wait another